Paro's gonna try to probably outbox him and try to test manhood with him, the first rounds, and then he's gonna figure out it's not the safest thing to do. But at that time, your body's broken down, your legs are wobbly, and your spirit is gone. So I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I don't like to talk on here. I don't like to say those things because it's boxing, but I mean that's just my personal opinion. My personal opinion, and like I said, I also as a coach know I have a tough fighter in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Does he bring anything to the table that other guys on the resume of Matias don't?
Um, that he signed with the same promoter.
There you go.
He signed with the same promoter. So, say he wins, he gets all, what they're trying to give Subriel. He signed with the same promoter. It's not like where they went to a purse bid and oh no, you have PVC in favor of you or you have this in favor of you. You know, they both got this. They both are promoted by the same guy, and you know, so I mean, it's a win-win for Eddie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you think that Paro is probably not necessarily the top guy in the Super resume? Because you just mentioned Regis. I talked to Regis trying. Matias had a message. I gave it to him. He responded. I want that fight for Matias because I feel like that's a recognizable name that people know. I don't think he'll even get the credit from the casual fans. Maybe the hardcore fans will give him some credit for a power win. I think they give him more credit for a Regis win. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, yes, because Regis, former two-time world champion, has fought the better names, you know, all of those things. So, I mean, yes, and they both are shit talkers. They both, like internet talk smack. They like that type of stuff. So people like that. But we gotta know one thing, man. People who know boxing, you gotta know Subriel's been fighting people since he started, man. Prescott, Adrian Estrella. You tell me what guy that was 6-0, 5-0 have they put what Adrian Estrella? Adrian Estrella did beat the guy who just got done fighting Ryan Garcia, who just beat Jojo Diaz, at 30 fights. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Subriel fought him in his third, fourth fight, and knocked him out. Like, Subriel's fuck guy. So, I mean, if you're a real boxing fan, you know those names. You know those names. They're not like, oh, okay, Subriel, he's fought these Russians and he's fought these guys. No, if you're a real boxing fan, you know those names. Adrian Estrella, both Prescott brothers. You, that fought Amir Khan, that fought those guys. Man, when Subriel was 4-0, 5-0, like. So I mean, Orengo has put him to the test.
Absolutely. If you count the winning and losing records of these guys, Subriel Matias is high above everybody.
Yeah. You tell me right now. Tell me who out of all these guys, and it's not putting nobody down, and it's not talking about, but out of all these guys, at 5 fights, 4 fights, most of them have, my guys from Mexico, with uh, uh, 6-0 with no knockouts, or 6-6, and things like that. I mean, I have fighters like that as well, but Subriel has.
Or they fought undefeated fighters, and 3 years go by, and those undefeated fighters are definitely not undefeated fighters no more.
Yeah, they lost them all, So I mean, that's how it is, man. That's how boxing, and I give Subriel a lot of credit, and I give Orengo a lot of credit because he's believed in Subriel and he's put him to a test. People just are now starting to know Subriel, so they're like, oh, there was another kid that Subriel fought. I can't Wilbur. I remember that kid here in Mexico. You know, he was just a beast. He was a beast. You know, and then, you know, when he, I'm going to Puerto Rico to go fight Subriel Matias. I said, you know, and then I seen Subriel's record at that. I mean, you know, and I said, he's gonna beat Subriel Matias, and the guy comes back to Mexico knocked out. You know, and Wilbur was sparring Burchell at the time. You know, so I mean, Subriel has fought, man. Subriel has fought his way to where he belongs. You know, and I give him credit for it.
Yeah,